What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Jump right into it. Shakur Stevenson said he wants to fight Ryan Garcia right now. Ryan Garcia is very, very well known, not only for his flamboyant and flashy hand speed and colorful personality, but right now he's being known to call out, boxers and say, and he had knocked out Jesus Clayar, who just got knocked out by Tank, said he'd knock him out in one round. He's been calling out Tank. He's been very, very proactive in wanting to take on the biggest challenges. And he got a challenge right here, which is that Shakur Stevenson wants to fight him. Shakur Stevenson said he beat him in the amateurs and wants to prove that he could beat him in the professional ranks. And you will have some people that believe that Ryan Garcia is the better fighter right now because Shakur Stevenson's career with Top Rank has took off to a shaky and slow start in people's opinion. He's not punching with the professional veracity and velocity that he should be punching with, but in time it'll come. But the young Shakur Stevenson say, let's get it on Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia is very mum and quiet on that part because he knows that's a fight that it can happen. As far as Ryan that they both on the same level, and he know that Shakur Stevenson already got the confidence that he could whoop his hindside not only in the amateurs, but he believe he could do it in the pros. So he not gonna talk tough about Shakur Stevenson because he beat him already, and not only that, he knows Shakur Stevenson to really pull down and whoop that ass, and especially now that Golden Boy and Top Rank is actually working together to a certain extent, and they kind of on working terms, and Golden Boy is pretty much working with everybody right now, especially with Canelo Alvarez out, and they working with Top Rank this weekend with Jorge Linares and Vasily Lomachenko. So now that they starting to cross that gun line, and Shakur Stevenson, if they really want it, it can happen. That Shakur Stevenson can reach out and touch him and possibly spank him. So he not talking tough about Shakur Stevens because he's talking tough about Tank because he know they never gonna put him in there with Tank right now. Oscar said it right after he fought Jason Velez. I did a video on that as well, and the video is in there where Oscar said Ryan is not ready, but Shakur Stevenson, he's ready right now. He know that's a highly possible fight that can happen. So he not gonna go back and forth and talk crazy with Shakur Stevenson. That ain't gonna happen. But if they was to fight right now, I think a lot of people would favor Ryan Garcia, even though he didn't look that good versus Jason Velez as far as his technique. But I still will favor Shakur Stevenson. I think he's the better boxer. I know he took a lot of flack for the performances he's been having on, but I can just tell that he wants to be a methodical, calculated boxer. He want to think out stuff. He want to be a thinker. But a lot of young, great fighters wasn't the thinker that Shakur is trying to be right now. A lot of them was just gunning out their opponents at this point and just knocking everything out that's moving. And that's what Shakur should be doing, but I don't think he's 100% confident in the professional ranks yet. And what he on his 4th or 5th fight? Everybody learns at different learning speeds. That's what you got to understand. Everybody not going to just run through the first 15 or 20 fights that they supposed to. He just taking his time, and the power will come with him. You can tell that he's patient, and he wants to be that thinker and that crafty fighter. He wants to be that next level type of fighter, and that's the mode that he's bringing in right now. So I think Stevenson will whoop Ryan Garcia right now, but Ryan Garcia is getting better. I like what I seen versus Jason Velez somewhat in that fight. But he got some of that Browner in him as far as when somebody throw combination, he throw that shell up and he don't know what to do. He go straight back with his chin up. But in the Velez fight, he started to circle and go side to side a little bit and circle around to get away from the stormy weather. But yeah, it's an interesting fight. But there is no way that Golden Boy and Top Rank gonna make this fight right now. You know what I'm saying? Now if Ryan Garcia did 1 million views or 2 or 3 million on ESPN. Then they might move him a little bit more faster. But Oscar, Eric Gomez, and Bernard Hopkins, they know that this kid needs some more seasoning. And obviously with 5 or 6 fights, Shakur Stevenson needs some more seasoning. And, this ain't the UK where you got Isaac Chamberlain and Lawrence O'Callaghan, who's both young in their careers, fighting. They ain't going to do that in the U.S. The last person I seen that really fought somebody undefeated, like in the first 15 or 10 fights, was Julian J. Rock Williams. Might have been 20 fights. He fought another guy that was undefeated in his career, and he beat him. So that's not too much the tradition in the U.S., man. They're going to build these kids up, and this could be a big fight down the line if they both do what they're supposed to do in their professional careers. But let me know who you think will win right now or in the future. It's TBC and more. We gone.